Imagine this. We're exactly 15 weeks from today for the start of the college football season in Utah. Now, there's a couple of games 5 days before. We're technically 100 days from the start of the college football season, 105 days from the teams that we care about most here in this state, Utah and BYU. That's what I've set my countdown to. That tick, 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 tick countdown clock is going to be airing at 100 days and moving forward. So you'll get a constant reminder of how far away we are from kickoff. But it's 105 days, 15 weeks from today. Don't have a start time yet, but my guess is, because it's a Thursday night, my guess is it's going to be like a 5:30 or a 6 o'clock start time down at LaVell Edwards Stadium. I would be surprised if it's a late start time on that Thursday night because there's just not that many games. Anyway, I'm excited. Couldn't be more excited about the upcoming season. And I think, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong on this, and you certainly will because it's never stopped any of you in the past, whether I'm wrong or not, but I really get the sense that the big three fan bases in this state, I don't have the best feel for the Weber fan base, and that's not to besmirch Weber because Jay Hill has a fantastic program, and I don't have a great feel for the Southern Utah fan base as well. But I do have a pretty good feel. I have a great feel for Utah's. Obviously, I'm close to that program. But you know, you get a feel for BYU and even Utah State now, too. Since Gary made that program relevant a decade ago, we have a better feel. Aggie fans aren't nearly as vocal as Ute fans and Cougar fans, and there aren't as many of them. But we have a pretty good feel for that. And I get for the first time in a really long time, and we were kind of talking about this with the quarterback situation a week or two ago, I get for the first time in a long, long time that all three fan bases are really excited about the upcoming season. I'm just – everybody seems to have hope. Now, it's different kinds of hope. BYU feels like, okay, we were better last year, and, you know, we knocked off Wisconsin at Wisconsin. We've got a good team. We finally found our quarterback. I think we're going to be really pretty good. And I think most BYU fans are hopeful it's a little bit better than a 500 season. Mitch Harper says they're going to a New Year's Day Six Bowl, but you know that's Mitch. Aggie fans, thrilled to have Gary back. Thrilled. In fact, I would love to do a survey of Aggie fans to know if they're more excited that Gary's back or that Jordan Love is back at quarterback. Because Jordan Love is a dynamic, spectacular football player. He really is. Will they have enough weapons around him? We'll find that out this year. But I get the sense Aggie fans feel like, hey, Boise's been good. But Boise, let's be very fair, Boise hasn't been great maybe since Chris Peterson left Boise State. They've been a good program under Brian Harsin, but they haven't been great. The Mountain West Conference isn't great. Maybe the Aggies feel like with their franchise quarterback and Gary Anderson returning and some really good players on that roster, maybe they feel like this is their year to win the Mountain West Conference championship, or at least certainly play for it. And then, of course, you've got Utah fans. They were excited. We were excited. Everybody was excited before last year because I think everybody felt like, okay, this is the year. Well, I know I felt like this. I know some Utah fans, in their cynical nature, well, you know, something's going to go wrong. Our quarterback play, Kyle Whittingham's too conservative. Yeah, there was always the cynicism, and that's okay. Sometimes you've got to see it before you believe it. They won the South. They were better than everybody in the South. Well, I think everybody knows they're better than everybody in the South this year. But are they good enough to win the overall Pac-12? I think most people think they are. That's the excitement this year among Utah fans. A conference championship in football. Something they haven't done in more than a decade. 2008 was the last year they won a conference championship. So can that be done this year? So there's excitement everywhere. And 15 weeks can't get here soon enough. But I really get the sense the three big fan bases in this state, everybody is more, and it's not just the usual excitement of just having football back. We all just love having football. I get that part. Football's our favorite time of the year. It is America's pastime. Contrary to what old baseball fans want to tell you, it's the pastime. We love it. Everybody's got a passion for college and pro football. But my sense is people are more excited about the seasons coming up for Utah, BYU, and Utah State more than just having football back. There's a real excitement about football returning here. And if I'm wrong about that, you can call me out on that. Feel free to do so on text or on Twitter. You can call me out on that. But I really think that for different reasons, each of the big three fan bases in this state have a real reason and buzz for excitement.